Hello, it's me, Recky, together with
Carol.
and welcome back for another reaction.
Yeah.
And this is a military reaction.
Yeah, I mean, just the title is very intriguing. Inside the U.S. Army, insane jump into packed NFL stadium.
So this is so basically they are gonna jump in. I'm assuming parachutes, like they jump over a plane or jump out of an airplane and scooch in and land on the field on the stadium.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think, but they should be. They are somewhat of follow along with the U.S. Army parachute team, nicknamed the Golden Knights, as they prepare for one of the craziest stadium jumps of the year.
Oh,
This is on the channel called Sam Ekholm.
Ekholm.
Holy crap! You got it. That's a Swedish thing. You just take away the C on that one, and that is actually pure Swedish last name.
It is.
Two Swedes here, Sam.
Yeah.
Yes. If you want to check it out by yourself, you find the link for Sam's channel and, of course, the video as well. Go there and give him the support that is so much deserved.
Yeah, you found it in the description.
Description.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, I want to see.
Now, let's go ahead and watch some videos.
Welcome to Washington, D.C. for America's game, Army versus Navy, one of the biggest college football games of the year.
Going right air, going right ground. I caught 5 minutes to jump.
Now, circling high up above is the United States Army parachute team, the Golden Knights, who any second now are going to throw themselves out of a plane and fall through the sky at 120 miles per hour, trying to land precisely on the 50-yard line. The atmosphere is electric. The stakes couldn't be higher, and all eyes are on the Golden Knights.
3, 2, 1. All jumpers away.
Ladies and gentlemen, direct your attention high overhead as the jumpers are out and the smoke is on!
Wow! I'm getting chills.
Crazy guys, right? Or girls.
Yeah.
Okay, so the preparation.
7 days. Oh, wow.
So this is it, huh? It is. This is the headquarters of the United States Army parachute team, the Golden Knights. Whenever we're not jumping into stadiums, competing, or conducting tandems, this is where we spend majority of our time training and continuing to just get better.
Go to night ground, go to night air. Good morning. It's a calm wind day here at 2,000 feet. We're 5 minutes from the drop zone.
Stand by! Stand by! Stand by! Stand by! Dave, ready!
All right, Sam, welcome to our Laurinburg training facility. This is primarily a home for our competition section and our tandem section. However, whenever the demonstration teams are not traveling, we come out here to hone our skills and sharpen them to just make us that much better. These shelves right here are just for us to come in and quickly be able to put that gear on and get on to the next jump. So we come down, we pack it right here, and we throw it right on the shelf, and we're standing by looking for the next aircraft to get onto.
The Golden Knights are the U.S. Army's airborne ambassadors to the American people. Fundamentally, it was brought together to do two things: to provide a way to help connect our Army to the people. The other part was, at the time, as the new sport of skydiving was kind of developing, the Soviets were kind of winning. So they figured if we bring the best people together to do those demonstrations, they will also be able to compete and win. And in 1962, based on our winning record, we got the name Golden Knights.
Wow.
How many jumps do you have?
I don't know, dude.
Let me see,
I have around 1,800, 605,
1,964. Just over 1,400.
4,129.
3,624.
3,568 jumps.
You say a different number every time, I think.
Nah, I'm We do everything from air shows to stadiums to festivals, carnivals. We jump into high-profile jumps like into the White House. You name it, as long as we have 100 square feet by 100 square feet, we could land there. The Golden Knights are broken down in a few different sections. First, we have our demonstration teams. Then we have our tandem section, which gives tandem free fall parachute jumps to select VIPs throughout the country. And also we have our competition section, which is the epitome of excellence for skydiving throughout the entire world.
Golden Knights compete against other civilian skydiving teams from around the country and around the world. We also compete in the World Military Skydiving Games against other military freefall teams.
And then we have our elite aviation section, which flies and maintains our 5 aircraft that we travel throughout the United States and the world with.
Our role as the pilot during jump missions is to constant communication between the jump team and the back. Our mission's ever changing, having clear communication between all channels, all team members is vital to the success of the mission.
As a crew chief, we handle the preparation and servicing of our aircraft, and during our jump operations, we're the ones relaying ground data from the drop zone, from inside the airplane to the jumpers to ensure that we perform at our highest capability and safe as possible.
And finally, we have our headquarters section.
Right now, kind of settled, we're about 100 people all told between our Army personnel and our civilians.
But the one that's out in the face of the public most often are the demonstration teams.
So the colors of the Army are black and gold, and they have the same names for our team. So we have the gold demonstration team and the black demonstration team. Usually we have about 12 to 13 jumpers per team.
But a big thing for us is even, where are we going? We want to get to as much of America as possible.
It's been exhilarating. The amount of places we've been in 10 months is outrageous. We travel so much in so many cool places, but I've enjoyed every bit of it.
But what people don't always see is the training that goes on behind the scenes. Go back a little bit, Zach. I think you were a little spaced out on this one, which caused you to be a little...
So right behind me, the Gold team is debriefing one of their recent jumps. Attention to detail is a big thing here on the Golden Knights, and they're always trying to chase what they call perfection.
It was in-depth, it was thorough. There was a couple of little things that you missed.
What makes this team great is we know we will never be perfect. There will always be something that we can improve on.
This direction, and the cross was actually this way.
But we show up every day, work towards perfect, work towards being a little bit better than we were yesterday. And I love being a part of that journey.
We just overshot it just a little bit. Let's go try it again, make it perfect, and land on the target.
Perfection, perfection.
So, when we get to jump out of the airplane, I'm gonna give you a nice big okay, then it'll be a rocking motion. Ready, set, and as we exit the aircraft...
And I believe what we have planned now is to take Sam up to 13,000 feet, throw him out of an aircraft so that he can get the Golden Knight experience.
Even if you're terrified, just keep smiling, because it keeps your face tight, just like this. Because even if I'm terrified,
Then
my face doesn't flap right now.
But you can't tell them that, then they're gonna know.
Oh, yeah. Well, if he's smiling the whole time, he's terrified.
What are we getting ourselves into?
We're about to do a tandem skydive jump with the Army Golden Knights.
How are you feeling about your jump this morning?
I'm feeling good. I mean, everyone's heard of the Golden Knights, but to actually be able to come out here and jump with them in person, I mean, I feel like it's a dream come true.
Hey, JP, how'd you get this job? I just fell into it. Hey-o. Did you need any references? Yeah, I got some friends in high places.
Now, real quick, before we get to my skydive, I want to tell you about the sponsor of today's video, Straight Arrow News. It's a facts-based, objective news outlet that helps you find nonpartisan journalism so you can really find out what's actually going on in the world. They have a media landscape indicator that appears next to their articles, showing you who else is reporting on that topic and which side of the political spectrum they're on.
Wow.
Opinion-based articles are already divided out for you by party affiliation, and their media miss section highlights stories you might not be seeing due to biases other outlets may have overlooked.
Wow.
Straight Arrow News has been verified as reliable and centered by sites like All Sides and Ad Fontes Media, and really does a good job of giving you the full picture, hearing from both sides and leaving you with objective, unbiased news. If you want more control over the information you're getting, you can visit san.com/Ekholm or download the Straight Arrow News app at the link in the description below.
All right, my man. All my gear's good. All of your gear's good. I got 3 questions for you. You heard everything I said up to this point, including the bad jokes?
Yes.
Do you have your exit buddy?
That's you, right?
Yeah.
I got you.
And are you ready to skydive?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Awesome.
Woo!
Look at that, dude. He's just there.
Well, I have to tell you, man, you did awesome. Thanks for jumping with us. Thanks for sharing the skies with us. You ready to go land this bad boy?
Let's land it.
All right, let's go, my man.
Wow.
Hey!
Just like that. Welcome back.
My head's spinning, heart's pounding, adrenaline's going. So incredible, skydiving with the Golden Knights. But now, we get to experience and watch these guys do it in action, real time, game day, stadium. This is gonna be crazy.
Welcome to Washington, D.C. in Northwest Stadium, home of the Washington Commanders NFL football team. But in precisely 24 hours, this will be the venue for the 125th edition of the Army-Navy football game. For one day out of the year, the college football world stops, and all eyes are on this game to see whether it will be the Black Knights of Army or the Midshipmen of Navy who come out on top. Now, for the Golden Knights parachute team, this is the event they have circled on the calendar throughout the entire year because of how much it means. Now, it's pretty uncommon for the team to get a practice jump ahead of the real thing, but because of how high the stakes are, because of the tens of thousands of people who will be here in attendance and the millions watching all across the world, we're here to watch the team get that one jump in before the real thing happens tomorrow.
Jumping into a stadium, it has multiple levels of complexity, literally and figuratively. So the stadium could reach up to 500 feet high. The winds that are crossing the lip at the top of the stadium, those are affected heavily on those structures. And then we have to fly the remaining 500 feet down to the bottom of that stadium.
People don't know like the position you have and how vital it is. Can you talk about what you're doing with the upper winds and that communication to make sure the jumpers get here safely?
So we're relaying information just as the ground control officer is here. We're getting an accurate wind reading with this anemometer here, just getting the winds blowing this way, and we will radio up to the plane when they request winds. And this just gives the team leader and the jumpers all the information they need to make the safest possible decisions to put the jumpers out so they can make it onto that 50-yard line.
So jumping into a stadium is very unique. You are surrounded by people 360 degrees. Everyone's eyes are on you.
Ready, set, go.
There is no room for error. You cannot mess up. You have to be perfect.
Not only is weather a huge factor, but also timing is probably the third biggest factor. So the stadium, they have their schedule and we have to work within that schedule.
Leading up to jumping into a stadium, we will time exactly how long it takes to get people to the ground with different number of jumpers and at different altitudes.
The decision of whether or not we are jumping into a stadium could be pushed all the way up to the last second.
Black, what's there? Never go back. Boom! The Golden Knights! Go Team Arrow!
I just took a look at the schedule that the Golden Knights were given by the TV officials and the people putting on the game, and it's pretty crazy. Essentially, from the time they exit the aircraft to when all 8 jumpers have to be off the field, it's like 15 minutes. So I know the timing of everything is probably the most important thing they're going to be practicing here today.
Lowers 1 and 2, uppers calm, inbound streamers.
Go ahead.
Back on the ground here at Andrews Air Force Base. The door's closed, so it's a lot warmer. Let's hope everything went well with the practice jump, because next up, it's game day.
And for the first time in 7 years, the Commander-in-Chief's trophy on the line to whoever wins this one between Navy and number 22, Army. We've got sunshine. We've got 39 degrees. And we've got every seat in this place filled.
All right, guys, let's go out and put on a good show and go Army beat Navy.
Lower, upper 2 to 6, hot target. 4 to 5, 2 green lights on. Hot target.
It's so high up.
Oh.
Right around 2,000 feet as I'm approaching the stadium, you can start to hear the roar of the crowd. And I'll never forget, as I spiraled down into the stadium, the crowd was so intense, I could actually feel the vibrations in my chest.
The moment that you exit the aircraft, that adrenaline keeps going from as you descend through the altitudes. 10,000, 9,000, 8,000, and we're getting closer and closer to the stadium. That energy just continues to build. And then once you hear the crowd at 2,000 feet and you're under parachute and you know you're about to land on the 50-yard line and wave to the crowd that's giving you all of your attention, there's no other feeling like it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All jumpers away. Cool, nice 609. We have 7 jumpers in the air order in the descent to 2,500.
The whole skydive, like you think like that would turn it on for you and like, oh, that's game time. I think once you start getting to the lip of the stadium and you can hear them yelling,
oh, wow.
That's when it's like, okay, time to show up, time to perform.
Ladies and gentlemen, direct your attention high overhead as the jumpers are out and the smoke is on! The remaining jumpers fly to precise opening points, awaiting his call. Watch for these beautiful black and gold canopies to inflate.
incredible to watch. How'd the jumps feel on your end?
The weather was great and the crowd was awesome.
Well, a huge thanks to the Golden Knights for letting us hang around the last couple of weeks. Seriously, no one does it better than these men and women. Now, by the time you watch this, you'll already know the outcome of the game, but I'm going to stick around to see who comes out on top. I know you guys have some parachutes to back, so until next time, thanks so much.
Thank you for having us.
I gotta tell you one thing. I don't think I ever, when it comes to Navy Army, the game gotta be super huge. I mean, there you have you guys putting on some spectacles that I'm so jealous about.
Yeah.
I would love being there. I don't think I did the tandem jump.
Yeah, you did.
And I was so terrified. I was having, that feeling of I am gonna die. That actually sets in. But when he pulled the problem is I look down, and the wind pushes you and I couldn't breathe. So I struggled to breathe. Then I put up I understood how to do it later on. So, and that's a feeling I can't describe. I highly enjoy it, but I've never been so afraid in my entire life.
I would never, ever in my life.
I got that as a gift from my family when I turned 30.
30, yeah.
Yeah. And I knew it was coming because my brother did it. And I just thought, do it. Just get it done. And there's actually a video. I think it's on Recky.
Yeah.
I think it's on Recky if you want to check it out.
But I'm not sports interested as much as you are. But I would go to just the feeling, just the atmosphere.
Yeah, the food.
And the food, yeah. And all of this, just the planes going over.
Yeah.
It's just so big, huge
I loved
feeling.
I love it. It was exactly what I wanted it to be, a spectacle.
Yeah, and then the perfection in the training, they take it so seriously.
Yeah.
It's amazing to see.
Yeah, and the Americans never do anything half-assed.
No.
And that's why that's one of the main reasons why I love that country so much, because it needs to be a perfection. If someone else is doing it, you have to do it better.
Exactly.
That's it. Especially if another country is doing it good, then you have to do it better. And that's a mindset that is American. I highly enjoyed this video throughout the entire, from minute 1 to the last minute. Everything was just packed with action. I love the information we got from Sam during the entire video.
Really good. Really good.
Love the editing, love the music. I had goosebumps.
Yeah, goosebumps. Yeah,
a couple of times.
And actually, I kind of emotional when they jumped. I think it was the music that they did too.
It was
but
very
powerful.
Powerful. I highly enjoyed every second of this. If you want to check it out by yourself, and maybe check out what Sam Ekholm got on his channel, you find the link for the channel, and of course for this video we just watched, located down there in the description. Go there and give him the support that he so much deserves. Well, if you did enjoy this, smack the like and hit that subscribe. A big thank you to everyone who supports us on Patreon and or channel membership. Same goes to the PayPalers, the GoFundMeers, the super thankers, and especially a big hi and thank you to the great community that we have. You can see that in the comment section. We love, we feel it, and we appreciate it.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree more.
I'm Recky.
Sorry.
I'm Recky.
And I'm Carol.
You
stay safe.